Welcome back, everyone. It hasn't even been a full 24 hours, and you guys already missed me. If you guys didn't get a chance to check out Sebi's interview last night, definitely go check that out. I wanted to try to do something different and try to entertain you guys during your lunch hour. So right now, as you're eating your torta or your tacos de carne asada con todo o un cóctel de camarón and your supervisor's not looking, you're watching me right now on your cell phone. Okay? So make sure you take a drink of that Monster, because most likely you're probably working a 10 to 12-hour shift. So anyways, I'm only playing because I used to work those type of shifts. But yeah, we just wanted to do something a little bit different, so you guys don't have to wait all day, so you got to see my lovely face. Anyways, other than that, I want to give a shout out once again to, I don't want to forget, so I got to look up once again the homie. Okay, it's called Ferocious Ink. Ferocious Ink. You guys can order some of these hats. This one's a Wilmington hat, it's black and red. This one is Harbor area. Of course, you guys can get anything custom made. And this one's Los, okay? So definitely hit him up. His pages, he has 2 pages on there. One of them is AG Legacy, and the other one's Ferocious Ink. You guys can, on the description, I have his Instagrams there, so you guys can follow him, support him, and hit him on the DM. Anything you guys want. You want to get your name on here, you want to get your Ruca's name on here, or you want to get your Vato's name on here, however you swing, it doesn't matter. You guys can get a hat, so definitely hit him up. So, other than that, once again, thank you, carnal. I'm going to have me one specifically for me, and I'll wear it on the show, and El Sexy de Winmas. So anyways, so thank you. Then I got a gift that I want to give my co-host here, so we're going to go ahead and introduce Marvelous Inc. Marvelous, how you doing?
I'm doing good, bro. Thank you.
I have a book here by Gilbert Ortiz, right? Okay, Gilbert Ortiz. Gilbert Ortiz wanted me to give you this book, wanted Norbert to give you this book, or us to give you this book.
Heck yeah.
So, Dr. Sebi. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, Dr. Sebi.
Okay.
Book of Remedies.
Now, what do you know about Dr. Sebi? If in a nutshell, if you can give it to us.
Well, I know that when he got up there in age, his health started declining. One of his main things that he spoke about was his inability to function properly in the sex area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he wasn't able to excuse my going into that, but ejaculate.
Right.
So he's having a lot of problems, and a lot of I guess he ran into a couple of señoras in Mexico, and they're telling him how to heal how to heal himself organically, using certain methods and certain herbs and stuff, and from there, that's where he just the domino effect, bro, and he blew up.
Really?
Yeah, he really educated himself.
So, is it safe to say that he got his remedy for, I guess, for his weenie down there to work? I'm just trying to.
Yeah. That the thing that affected him really well or helped him a lot was Irish sea moss.
Oh, the sea moss.
Yeah, sea moss. It's like seaweed in the ocean, kind of. It actually settles on rocks, and it holds a lot of minerals that our body really needs, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I know now. Do you still sell that? Because I know for a while you said you were selling it.
Yeah.
Okay. If anybody wants sea moss, hit up Marvelous.
Holla at me.
Yes. Now I know for a while too that supposedly he was coming out with a documentary or something like that. Because remember, even Nipsey talked about it.
Yeah, Nipsey was funding that documentary.
Oh, Nipsey was.
Right.
Okay, and it was what, to help people cure themselves with natural remedies?
Yeah, to educate people, really. The pharmaceutical company was coming against Dr. Sebi big time because, he was exposing a lot of the stuff that they were doing. How, say, for instance, you have cancer. Right away, they want to recommend you to go get chemotherapy. Yeah. And they don't tell you, everything. The doctor gets a fat check, bro.
Big time.
Up to $30,000. One doctor I spoke to said he got $30,000, or the majority of them get in or around that area, and a trip for them and their family to wherever they want to go, Disney World or whatever. It's crazy, bro. He's telling me all this, and it's like, wow, that's fucking crazy, And the chemo doesn't actually kill anything. It actually just stops it. It stops it. But in the meanwhile, your red blood cells are the ones that are taking bits and particles of that tumor to other various parts of your body, bro, which spreads the cancer.
Wow. So in reality, it's not necessarily healing it. It's just kind of like prolonging it.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, do you think they'll ever find a cure for cancer?
Oh, there is a cure.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, there's a cure. It's coming back to your alkaline diet.
Wow. And I guess you could find out a lot about that. Well, at least some of the remedies there.
Right.
Because this is the Book of Remedies. That's a pretty interesting book. So whenever I'm just going to buy my own. I'm just going to buy my own and read it myself because I try to eat as healthy as possible as I can. But if you can always improve, especially now that I'm getting older,
right.
It'll be good. And by the way, it still works. I don't need Viagra, no Blue Chew, no gas station pill.
Hell no.
None of that. If you take care of yourself, it will still work.
Yeah.
So
they actually the FDA approved synthetic meat.
Oh yeah, dude.
Seen that, right?
What? Okay.
So what happens with this food that they give you, this processed shit that's made by corporations, right? It's not organic, bro. So what happens is whatever's made out of like rubber or plastic in there, it actually ends up sticking either to your bowels, your intestine, or wherever it travels in your body, bro. It ends up settling there because your stomach acids or the bile in your stomach cannot break that organism down.
Yeah.
So it ends up sticking either to a wall or whatever. And in the meantime, your immune system is creating so much white blood cells, bro, that they go to that area to go attack it and break it down. Well, if they can't do that in a certain amount of time, your brain actually tells your body that it's supposed to be there. It's part of your body. So those white blood cells will start to develop a thin layer of skin. And that thin layer of skin actually becomes a tumor. And that tumor can become cancerous. And that cancer is spread through the red blood cells that are taking bits and particles to various parts of your body.
Wow, that's crazy right there.
Yeah.
But they're offering it to you, and then when you get sick, you go to the doctor, they get fat,
Yep.
and then they'll keep you sick because I truly believe that it's in their best interest to for these pharmaceutical companies or these hospitals to keep you sick because they make more money.
If a doctor cured a patient, he would never have a patient. He would have no patients.
Yeah. You know one thing that I always tripped out on? Temporary relief.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Temporary relief. And I'm thinking, why not permanent?
Exactly.
But this is it's almost like a fix-a-flat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not going to fix your tire,
Yep.
but it'll get you what you need to go meanwhile.
Yep.
Wow. That's crazy, dude.
Most of our stuff, bro, everything in the supermarket, I tell people when you go to the supermarket and you see all these aisles with all this stuff that looks so good, it's so tantalizing, all that shit is literally under a program called Agenda 21. And it's all food that is not organic, bro. It's gonna cause some form of type of cancer or disease. And the only area in the supermarket that's good to shop from is that little table, bro. It's a tiny little table that says organic. And even some of that's not even organic, bro, So it's a trip. It's messed up.
So why do you think that they've come up with, like, that synthetic food? Like, why fake food?
You know what, bro? I think
Is it the demand that we're consuming so much?
I think it's part of a demand, but spiritually, I think it's bigger than that.
Okay.
I think it's literally to help take out nations of people, bro, that actually live longer. That actually have a higher, they produce more gamma. They have more electrolytes. Like we live longer, bro. And those are really the indigenous people.
Okay. So, well, America being the most obese country in the world,
right?
There's going to be people that are going to think that shit is like healthy.
Yeah.
It's different. Why not? You should try, like for a while, try being vegetarian. No, try being vegan. Now try being synthetic.
Right.
What's freaking next?
And you go to the market, people go look at the watermelons or whatever, and they want a bigger watermelon. They want bigger tomatoes or whatever. That shit, or seedless, bro. Yeah, exactly. That's all shit you shouldn't eat, homie. If it doesn't have a seed, don't fucking eat it.
If it doesn't have a seed, there's no need. So yes. Wow. And I'm glad you brought that up because I shared this before. In the very beginning, I believe that when the Almighty God created this earth, he put seed in it. Out came out trees with fruit with seed in it.
Yeah.
So that they can reproduce itself.
Exactly.
When he made animals, he put seed in it so that they can reproduce itself.
Exactly.
When he created man and woman, he put seed in man so that he can reproduce himself.
Exactly.
Now you look at a whole new movement right now that cannot reproduce themselves.
Right.
And this is the one that's in our face right now.
Exactly.
Okay. So my thing is this, that if it's not meant to reproduce, it was never a plan of God, if you will.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
Yeah, so no, you're right. Because I was a sucker years ago to buy like seedless stuff, seedless grapes, seedless watermelon, seedless this.
Yeah.
Can you imagine girls having a boyfriend that's seedless?
For real. Hey, that's what's going around right now, you know?
Yeah, he's seedless. Yeah, I've had dudes that have told me I gotta go get clipped. I go, why? Oh, my girl told me to. I go, why doesn't she get clipped?
Yeah.
Nah, she doesn't want to, bro. She wants me. Oh, okay.
You should want to produce your seed, homie. You should want to have children. You know, that's beautiful.
Exactly. You know, what's sad is males or females that never reproduced themselves, never had kids. At least when I die, I know I at least have 2 males that will not only carry on my name, but also carry on my face.
You know what's sad too is seeing a lot of young women go get their bodies done and all that, and their bodies aren't even developed yet. They're not fully developed to go do that surgery or nothing. They haven't even given their body a chance, you know?
How many women have went over the border to TJ, try to get their bodies developed, and they don't wake up?
Yeah. That girl that just died, rest in peace. The one from the Wild and Out show. I don't remember. Yeah, DC Young Fly's chick.
Wow.
That's sad, man.
And my thing is, was it worth it?
I mean, if you could bring her back to life and ask her, you know, do you still want to go? I bet you she wouldn't.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro. That people go over there. I mean, one of my, years ago, he was my boy, not no more. But his dad took his new girlfriend to TJ to get her tits done. They put her to sleep, and she never woke up. He was like, "Hey, bro, can you pray for my dad? He's going through a lot." And I said, "Why don't we pray for that girl's family, bro? Why don't we do that instead? Your dad was just horny, had some extra cash, and wanted her with bigger titties." You know, let's just be real. Stop crying about your dad. At least he's still alive. He's gonna get another one.
Yeah.
You know, so let's pray for a family, if anything. But now there was one more thing that I wanted to bring up as far as Madonna. Supposedly the news yesterday that she was taken to the hospital because she wasn't responding. I guess she was out.
Right.
Do we have any update on that, you guys? On Madonna ever waking up?
Norby?
Yeah, she's doing well, going to full recovery. She did have to cancel her
Tour? Okay, so Madonna supposedly was...
Whatever happened with Jamie Foxx?
Okay, let's talk about that. So Jamie Foxx supposedly, the rumor still is now that he's blind.
Wow.
Yeah, so some people are saying that he is partially paralyzed. Some people are saying that he is paralyzed. But when I say, see, I'm a detail guy. Is he paralyzed from the waist down? Is he paralyzed from the neck down? Is he paralyzed, one side of his body? Like, so that's what I want to know. And 2 rumors are going around that it was the shot, that vaccine that he was pushing. And then some people were saying, no, that it was P. Diddy. That's the whole TikTok rumor thing, that it was P. Diddy supposedly had something done to him because he was giving out information about all his wild gay parties that supposedly P. Diddy was throwing.
Yeah.
Now I know that those gay parties are true.
Yeah.
Because I've talked to people that have been his bodyguards, his security.
Yeah.
And they've told me they walked in on that dude fucking spooning a dude butt fucking naked, bro.
Yep.
And I go, for real? Like these guys that I worked out at the gym. And they're like, yeah, bro, this guy's like 6'7", bro. Humongous dude telling me this story. I walked in, he was spooning this dude, butt naked. And I walked in on him like, oh shit. He goes like, close the door.
What people do for fame, homie. Look at the little island boys kissing each other. Talking about having sword fight. They're gonna have a sword fight. You're gonna have a sword fight with your brother, like.
You mean a cockfight?
Yeah.
A cock fight.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Any cock will do with those guys.
For real.
But
that's dirty. Like,
so they're gonna So did they? I mean, was that a joke or were they really announcing?
I think they're really doing. They're on that OnlyFans page. I think they're really gonna do that.
Anything for fame, huh?
Like they're getting money for what? Like think about it. What are these people really famous for?
For fucking being pendejos. That's all it is.
Nothing.
Go ahead.
They recently found a picture of Epstein with the boys.
Yeah. I posted it up.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Okay, so now was he with them or are they somehow related to him?
No, I don't believe that they're related to him at all. I think that they really had to go through certain things that they were doing over there on that island, and it's a good thing that they actually survived that island because I know a majority of kids that were over there didn't survive.
Okay, but did they really survive? Because look at them now.
Well, yeah, exactly.
I mean,
yeah, you're right.
Those guys over here kissing each other. Now they're gonna, sword fight with.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable, bro. Because one thing that I've learned is attention is one hell of a drug, bro.
Yeah.
One hell of a drug.
They say it's the equivalent. A like on Instagram is to the equivalent of doing a line of coke. That's how many endorphins are released in your brain.
Yeah. And I've known girls that didn't get no likes on some of their pictures, so they hurried up and took their picture down. And I'm like, I saw that picture.
Yeah.
I screenshotted it.
Yeah.
You had 2 likes and you have like 10,000 followers.
Every girl's practically naked, homie.
Yeah.
Everyone. The way they're standing in there, every girl, it's the same thing, homie. The same
Standing
thing.
there showing nalga, showing a little bit of tit.
Yeah.
And all for what?
Imagine, like, I was just talking about, I seen a pretty girl, a beautiful girl, you know, and she shows her body, but she has no idea how much more so fucking beautiful she would be if she covered her up.
If she covered up. Like, you want to tell some of these girls, you look nice with clothes on.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, you look bomb. Like, you know, you don't need to do all that.
Showing off their fucking nalgas. Can you imagine if they live this long, when they're 80, and one of their grandchildren's friends walks up, is this your grandmother?
There's going to be a lot of regret.
And she's twerking.
Yep. A lot of regret.
Yeah, it is going to be a lot of fucking regret. Is that her brown booty hole? Yes, that's her. Fuck, like.
Yep.
But
Exactly.
that's the way a lot of these girls get down today. And here's my thing. Okay, I couldn't be with someone that everybody's already seen.
Or been with.
Yeah, or been with. You know, some girls like, well, you're gonna have to work for this. Hey, the other homies didn't work for it. They bought you a hamburger special in a 40 ounce and at the motel parking lot, not even inside the room. So don't even give me that I have to work for it, you know. But there's a lot of girls out there like that there's no shame, bro.
Yeah. And this ain't to bash girls or nothing like that.
No, we're talking
guys
about-
do it the
yeah.
same, but we're just talking about the mentality of it. Like,
The mentality, because the last thing that I want, because we're not talking about women, we're talking about these type of women that choose to live a certain type of lifestyle.
Yeah.
So, and then there's dudes out there too.
do you think a majority of these women, sorry, Tony, you think a majority of these women are missing their dad? Like, they
Absolutely.
didn't have their dad in their life?
I believe that's part of it. I believe. Let me rephrase that. I believe that's a big part of it. You know, because somebody because the way I raise my girls, I'll make it personal. And say that somebody shot me a picture of one of my daughters, maybe wearing a G-string or something like that,
Right.
and they sent it to me.
Right.
I'm going to show it to them so that they can be humiliated, so they can be embarrassed, and ask them, did I teach you this? That's what I would do.
So now it comes to the point where you ask yourself, well, how do you get through to these women now? How do you change that mindset of them valuing themselves?
Well, I've been in rooms and I've been at events where girls that I didn't think were like that became like that instantly when a celebrity walked into the room. And I've been there when a married chick was with her man, and the celebrity guy, being Dr. Dre, said to his security, "I want her."
Yeah.
And she was with her dude. And the girl told her man, "I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go."
Well,
I'm seriously, and she went.
damn.
Now, was that always in her? Did she get starstruck?
It's going to be in her.
You know? Yeah, it's going to be in her. Yeah. So that's my thing. Like, I always trip out when people say, no, I could never switch up. I've seen people switch up, bro.
Yeah.
I've seen people switch up. I've taken dudes where I said, look, bro, I'm going to take you into the studio. So-and-so and so-and-so's going to be there. Please don't make me look bad and start licking their booty hole, okay? As soon as they walked in, oh my God. And I'm like, holy shit. Even to the point where the rappers have told me, get this guy out of here, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, you did exactly what I told you not to do.
There's a lot. I see a lot, homie, with the tattoo industry. A lot of false relationships, bro. I got a lot of couples that come to me. They want his and her names and all this and that, and they ain't in love with each other. They're not. And I've had a conversation with them personally. I'd be like, I don't think you guys are in love with each other. To be honest with you, you're in you might like that person, but you don't know how it is to be in love because you wouldn't be doing the shit that you do. You're asking me to put this guy's name on you, but you're asking me not to do it big enough in case you have to cover it up.
Right.
If you have that thought in your head already, you shouldn't be doing that, and especially to prove your love. That's not how you prove your love.
Is it possible that a girl or a guy will date each other because they're trending?
That, and because they're lonely and they want something in the meanwhile till they find the next big and better thing.
See, I couldn't do that. Let me date somebody meanwhile.
Yeah. They're stringing them along, homie, for failure.
I know single dudes that just stay single and they'll sleep with whoever they want. Cool, whatever. That's your thing. Okay? But I don't know too many dudes that are like, well, I'm just dating her meanwhile until I find the one.
I've had girls come to my pad to get tatted, and they leave their man in the car. That's fucked up. For real. I'm not saying any names, but you know a couple of you who you are, and that's fucked up. I told her, hey, bring him in. How you gonna leave him outside in the hot car?
Leave them out there in case she wants the chuppies.
That's not right, bro.
No, it's not. Okay, I had a girl here that brought her husband. And he was sitting right there getting drunk, and she, for some reason, he was annoying her. And she told my son and told another guy, take his ass to the car. He's gonna have to wait there. Just make sure you roll down the window so he can breathe. And I told her, why did you do that? He goes, oh, he fucking annoys me.
Wow.
And I'm like, but that's your husband.
Yeah.
You know, but because he was just drinking, having a good time, joking, and for some reason, I don't know if he was still in the light from her, because some couples, that's just the way it is. Like, I'm the one that's going to shine, not you.
Yeah.
And when the husband is humorous, maybe she felt like he's still in my shine or some type of shit. So she wanted him to go wait in the fucking car. And yeah, he went to go wait into the car. So,
yeah.
But anyways, you know what? I want to bring something up. Alex. Oh, did he step out? Right when I fucking needed this out. Okay, no, it's okay. We'll just wait.
Adam 16.
No, cut 22. So, okay, anyways, but he's probably going to go take a fucking toque and come right back.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. Adam22, I'm only saying this because he put it out there.
Yeah.
He put it out there. He announced that, I guess, through hundreds and hundreds of threesomes, that's what he said, he finally decided to allow his girl to do, I guess, a porn scene with somebody other than him.
Yeah.
Okay? So my thing is this. He said, after hundreds and hundreds of threesomes, I know that those threesomes between him and his wife weren't always girls. This was probably the first time that they're going to film her with another dude.
Right.
Because I believe that he's allowed other dudes to hit, smash. So so he went ahead and said, so I finally allowed my girl to go ahead and do it. And when he was saying this, I don't know if you saw it. This motherfucker almost looked like he had a knot in his throat. He was like, because she was looking at me before she left and said, if you don't want me to do it, I won't do it. If you don't want me, I said, no, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. I think there's a possibility that she wanted it.
Yeah.
That she wanted it.
Yeah.
And she was going to do it regardless.
Definitely.
So you might as well give me the pass.
Definitely.
Okay. So, and then she happened to choose, she had jungle fever. Okay.
Yeah.
So can we put up the video
of her on? She's all enthusiastic.
Yeah. She's all enthusiastic. Go ahead and post it up. There she is.
Hey guys, guess who I'm shooting with today?
Okay, look who walks in.
Finally happening. Wow, I did not know you were going to do that.
Okay, now I zoomed in to see what that guy looks like. Okay. Now go ahead and post up. I found this lookalike. Keenan Ivory Wayans. He looks like one of the Wayans brothers.
Damn.
They look a lot alike. So in reality, she's sleeping with Keenan Ivory Wayans. So Adam, if you're looking at it, that's the guy.
She's so happy, man.
Yeah, no, she's very, very happy. She was very, very enthused.
Yeah.
To a certain extent, if you give your girl a pass to go ahead and do it, and she sends you that, now you're kind of like, okay, bitch, now you're rubbing salt on a wound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's the life he chose to live. Do you remember I'm gonna get you, sucker?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that dude.
Yeah.
So maybe that's really him. I don't know.
And these legs is not real. Remember that Hyena takes
Yes.
off all her shit? Yeah. This ass isn't real. Bash pops it out.
That movie was prophetic to today. Fake eyelashes, fake cheekbones, fake lips, fake tits, fake ass.
We're in Babylon, homie.
Yeah, fake wig. But they want a real man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna get you, sucker. I think that's the guy she slept with. And he definitely got her, sucker. So, anyways, other than that,
Fuck.
let me ask you this, Marvelous, because I asked Norbert this. Can you date a porn star?
Hell no.
No, okay. What would be your reasons?
Everything, that energy that's being pumped in her, bro. Like, that's the same thing as you're sleeping with her, all that, those semen demons.
Semen demons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, looking at her, how many bodies you think she got?
A gang of bodies. I seen interviews with young girls, bro, 22, 21.
500.
A gang. They're asking them, how many guys have you been with? How many bodies you got? And they're like, you're thinking, brother, they might say 2 or 3. I don't know. They're like over 15, 20, and they're happy about it.
Yeah, they're happy. They are.
Yeah.
They're happy about it. Can you imagine how many cocks they've had in their damn mouth, and then they're over here kissing a dude?
That's sad.
Like, you just kissed,
Everybody in the room.
Yeah, the mother of Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Because remember, I think she got raped by like so many different men, and he was like a product of all these people.
What's that one? Don't be a menace.
Don't be
when one of the Wayne's brothers tells him, "Hey, don't you realize you just kissed everyone at the party?"
Oh man! So Adam, I hope you enjoyed that one, because the next time you eat her out, you're gonna taste that King Kong ding dong. Anyways,
I bet you she ain't gonna be looking at him while she's
not gonna be able to feel him again. So, anyways, so now switching channels here from Adam22. Let's go ahead and go to that video. I don't know if you're familiar with this video. I don't know how long it's been surfacing around, but let's go ahead and play it. This one right here. Are you familiar with it?
Yeah.
Okay. Supposedly, this is taking place. You know what? I hear my voice. Okay. This is taking place going towards Nevada near Death Valley.
Right.
Okay. And they're saying that if you give the location, you can Google it yourself on Google Maps and find it yourself. Yeah. Alex, I don't know if we have the actual location. Maybe if you could find the location, you could put it on the live chat so that people don't think we're lying and they can look it up themselves. Okay. But there's that black thing there, that object is supposed to be a spacecraft. Right. You heard of that?
Yes.
And then this person, whoever did this, is scrolling through, or at least zooming in and finding tanks next to it. What do you make of that? Because this was just dropped on my lap this morning by my son.
I believe the majority of what this is, of course, because people know already what I think or what I know about space or UFOs or all that. That's if that is real, it's a government aircraft.
I believe that too.
Point blank. Yeah. So, I mean, if you want to say they replicated off of alien software or whatever the fuck, nah, this is all software that or technology that's been given to us by the fallen angels. Okay. That's what I do believe in.
I have to believe that too. I believe dead on what you just said. I know to some people, when we talk fallen angels or when we talk about, demonic technology, they probably look at us crazy, but I do believe that exists. If we ever sat down and talked and just discussed just that, I believe biblically we can prove that, But my son just wanted me to bring that up because he thought it was very interesting that there's an object there that you can look up yourself. I guess what he was thinking is, why is there tanks there? I don't know if that's just for show, for deception, because I do believe that a great deception is coming.
Oh, yeah.
So
what is trippy though, bro, is everything that's happening in the ocean with the animals and stuff. Like a lot of the whales are attacking ships right now.
Yes.
There's a lot of shit going on right there. So that's a big question to ask. Why is that happening?
Yeah.
Like I know they get really messed up, and even death has come to a lot of the whales or the sea creatures through sonar that the military uses under the water. That frequency is so fucking high that it really fucks with them. Then that's how they get around, is their sonar.
You know what? I have a picture. Maybe I should have given it to Alex. Alex, if I send you something from Freaky Tales right now, do you think you'll be able to download it and upload it? Okay, first let me see if I still have it, because I'm going to show you, Marvelous, a picture of something that I've dreamt about for a long time. And I think since we're on this subject, I think it's worth bringing up. But let me see first if I have it on here. Okay. Let me see, you guys. Give me 1 second, you guys. I think you guys will find this very interesting. I can't find it, Alex, but I'm going to go to my Instagram, go to my Freaky Tales, and I'm going to send it to your page, okay? And then you just download it from there and then upload it to your page, to this right here. So it's sent already. Let me know when you download it, when you're ready to bring it up. I think it's very interesting for you guys to look at this. So other than that, okay, now as far as deception, I know we've talked about this, that we believe it's going to come from our government. I do believe that it's coming. I said this on several occasions, that my father has always believed that we will receive alien visitation. He believed in real aliens. I don't believe in real aliens. I believe that these are demonic spirits. Some people will disagree with me, and that's fine. We have differences of opinion. That's all good. I'm not even, tripping on why you believe that or why I believe that. But one day we can have a discussion if one of you guys care to come down, because look, Marvelous, for so many people, because there's a huge, and if I could say it this way, huge market, a huge community of people that believe in this, but there no proof. It's what makes me not believe.
Exactly.
I'm just sick and tired of people saying, well, you didn't see that skid mark on the sky? You know what I'm saying? In Las Vegas, that family finally released the video.
Yeah.
And there was no aliens. And then today we have, 4K cameras, and every time they record something, it's always like this. And I'm like, bro, like, you can't just hold.
Exactly.
And it's always blurry. It's always blurry. But yet, when you take a selfie, it's nice and clear.
Or all these people fucking filming fights and people getting knocked out. It's perfectly seen, how
Yeah,
come
and
they
then you
can't
say it's not you.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I had a guy one day, since we're talking about that, me and my homie, we pulled up to the car wash, and there was a dude from our neighborhood, but from a different side. It was in the 80s. And there was a guy there that approached all of us, and he was like, what's up? I'll throw down with all you motherfuckers. And I said, didn't my homeboy knock your ass out? He goes, yeah, but he didn't beat my ass. He just knocked me out.
What?
That didn't make sense to me. I was like, what?
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, it was just a one puncher. He didn't beat my ass. I was confused, bro.
I guess, like.
So, all right. So I guess all those guys that Mike Tyson knocked out, he didn't beat them up. He just knocked them out.
I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
So anyways,
Damn.
so now, did you get it, Alex? Oh, yeah. Cool. Thank you. Let me know when you're ready. Now, as far as deception, you know what? To your best
Thoughts?
Yeah, on deception. Well, why do you think they're planning a deception?
Like throw people off, bro.
Yeah, what is the ultimate
they
goal?
want people to believe in Darwin's theory of evolution. They want people to believe that we came from the Big Bang. They want people to believe in dinosaurs, which Scripture never talked about. They want us to believe in something that we don't have no craft to make it into space to know if it's real or not.
Right.
But we know the damn videos that you're putting out are fucking fake because you're saying that they're fake. You're putting up there, this is created by CGI. A computer generated image. You're saying it's a rendering from an artist. You're even on your interviews saying, did you land on the moon? They're saying, no, that was something that you seen on TV. That was illustrated to you. That's not something that actually, we're just pilots going in, or what they say, passengers, flying on lower Earth orbit. Look at the key words, lower Earth orbit. They never make it to, and then why use the term space? Space is anything, bro. This is fucking the space between me and you. Is empty or full of your stuff that you collect, but it's not a real word when you really think about it. What is that? How come you said when you went to space it was all black, pitch black, and the other astronaut that was supposedly with you says he's seen all thousands of stars.
Yeah.
Come on.
Alex, are you ready? Okay, I'll let you know in a second. One thing that I did see, I looked into the people that went up to supposedly space when it was recorded. Some of those guys are saying now that they never went up.
Yeah.
And I'm tripping now because as a kid, you're thinking, we went to the moon.
Yeah.
We went to the moon. But now you got these guys. Now, here's my thing. If they're blowing the whistle, why are those guys still alive? Or do you think maybe they just think nobody's going to believe them? Or
I think it's all a plan, bro. A ruse, if you will, to manipulate the masses to go into straight anarchy. So they could promote this fucking one world order even faster and martial law even faster. Because if you get the masses and you tell everybody, all the ethnicities, everybody, and especially in the fucking so-called poor or gangster communities, or where there's a lot of whatever gangs or whatever, you tell them, hey, your government lied to you. The shit that we put in your food is fake. You know how their reaction is gonna be? Well, fuck them then. Let's go loot. Let's go riot You know, they've been lying to us this whole time. They've been killing us. The police officers been killing us this whole time. Let's react now. And now that they have a big majority of military, now they could do all kinds of shit. Militarize every fucking police force, you know, which they're already doing. You know,
Right.
The what you call it's going to take over every police station, bro. The National Guard.
Yeah.
You know, that's the first step, and then military is going to come in, and these are your kids. These are our kids, or their grandchildren that are military now, that are going to be putting you in handcuffs if you act up.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have Alec go ahead and put up this picture. Go ahead. I know it's just a paint, like a drawing, and when I saw that, like, it kind of freaked me out that they would have a spaceship by the ocean, or looks like it's coming out of the ocean. And it kind of like freaked me out a little bit because I've always had dreams like this, that I've always felt that this deception, when it comes, that these things have been underwater for so long that it's going to come out from under the water. So there's a picture there of an aircraft. And these are the things that I've been dreaming of for like many, many years.
I wouldn't doubt it, bro, if they come out with this fucking whole lie that a UFO destroyed that submarine.
I wouldn't even doubt it. Do you remember that movie? What's it called, bro? Where the aliens invade? I think it's Battle Los Angeles, Battle LA.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, remember they came up out of the water.
Yeah.
Okay, and I was tripping on that. I was like, wow, they're even showing it coming up out of the water, because I believe that ocean, what's it, like the Earth is 70% water. Okay, now from what they tell us,
Yeah.
they're going to have to use that space somehow.
So on the expedition to the Arctic Circle, when they went and they found Hitler's bases over there in the Arctic Circle, they said that the UFO is the one that destroyed the 70% of the naval fleet that went over there, destroyed them. The UFOs came out of the water, and they couldn't. There was nothing they could do. They were too fast. The weaponry that they had, they couldn't compete with it, and that's how they lost a lot of Navy personnel.
Wow. So if you guys get a chance, check out Battle Los Angeles or Battle LA. And a lot of these, I guess, the alien invasion came up out of the water.
That movie, The Black Panther, my bad, bro. The movie, The Black Panther, remember, did you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so they show the indigenous people coming out of the water, and
Yes.
them singing. You could hear them like singing like song, or I don't know what they were doing, like chanting, whatever.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of videos coming forward of the ship crews filming the sounds in the water. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, bro. Like, why are they doing that? You know?
Yeah. And then if you look at that movie, what was it called? War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise.
With Tom Cruise.
I think that was a Steven Spielberg movie. Those spacecrafts were here underneath.
They're already,
They were already here. So I believe if there's going to be a deception, which I do believe is coming, those crafts are here already.
Yeah.
You know. Go ahead. Speak into the mic, please.
What you were talking about though, I think they were called sirens. There's like something called a mermaid, and then there's something called a siren.
Yeah.
And then those things are kind of like mermaids and shit, but I don't know.
Okay, you can take that picture down now. Now, I want to talk about something marvelous that I've heard since the 1990s, and I want to be specific, 1992. I went to go, one of my friends, he's a churchgoer, he invited me to a lecture where a man was going to be speaking on the end times. Okay, his topic was New World Order. This is 1992. This was the first time that I ever heard someone speak on a cashless society. Now, he believed that that we needed a cashless society to survive by the year 2000. Obviously, it was 2023. Okay, so we're talking about at least 30 years ago. Okay, it hasn't happened, but we're close. He was talking about the info pet, how you can chip a animal. He was talking about that the low jack car alarm, that they would guarantee that they can locate your car within 15 minutes. So the technology had been there for a long time, and it was a slideshow, and he was giving a lecture, and this was his, if you will, what he believed. He shared that the only way that this new world order can come into place, he believes that the Antichrist would have to be the one to, if you will, to establish it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this is when the whole world will look up to one man.
Yeah.
As for leadership.
Yeah.
Okay. speed up a little bit now to make sense of it. Somebody may say there's no way, Tony, that a man can be looked up at to lead the whole world. Well, let me give you an example. In Chicago, there was a senator for 2 years, Barack Obama. Came out of nowhere. 2 years being a senator in Chicago, became Oprah's friend. After that, he was president of the United States, the most powerful man in the world, of the most powerful country in the world. So you cannot say that somebody cannot rise out of nowhere and become the most powerful man in the world. Nobody knew nothing about this guy.
Yep.
Nobody knew nothing about this guy. 2-year senator, he became the most powerful man in the world for 8 years.
Yep.
You know, and so I do believe the technology is here. I do believe that the personnel was here. I do believe, in my opinion, that this person that we call the Antichrist is here alive and well.
Yep.
Okay. But I also do believe, Marvelous, that it's closer to a one-world government than we think.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's closer. Again, I heard about that in 1992. I do believe that it's going to, and I'll say even in the 90s, I heard of something called Can-America. Can-America. It was supposed to be Canada, America, and Mexico were supposed to unite and supposed to have a one world currency.
Yeah, the Amero.
Okay. And what happened was, I do believe that there eventually is going to be a one world currency.
Yeah.
A one world religion. You know, I don't know. Any of this ring a bell? Would you care to elaborate on?
Yeah, definitely. Gaddafi.
Okay.
You know, he came out with giving he wanted to give his people, or he wanted the world to know that the real value of money is in the gold bars, silver, and crop or seed that you do produce or whatever. It's not this paper, you know, it's called a note. That's only saying that you do have that, which you don't. If you have $20 in your thing, that's only like a voucher to prove that you have that real gold or silver at home.
Right.
Which you don't. Nobody has that.
Right.
Bro. They took all that away. You know, we don't have none of that, and it sucks. You know, you close down the market, you stop currency. Everybody has to go to their credit card or get this chip. Nobody has a true form of money, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing. They don't know how to survive. They don't know how to hunt. Where are they gonna get their electricity from when they do shut it down? You know, people are buying these Tesla cars and shit. Whatever, cool. You want to be trendy and have a new car and look cool or whatever. But once they turn out the electricity, where are you gonna charge that? For the people that are traveling far distances with these Teslas or whatever, they still need to charge that battery. Where are they going to stop at? So they could have a little generator that they still have to fill that up with gas.
Yeah.
To charge their car.
Yeah.
Like, how ignorant is that, bro? It's dumb.
Yeah, it is. You know, but for an example, take away a person's money. How's he going to survive if he's lived this way all his life? You know, eventually you're going to have to plant your own stuff.
Yeah. Teach a man how to hunt, though. And he'll feed his family.
He'll feed his family. Teach a man how to fish.
Yeah.
Instead of just giving him a fish.
Exactly.
Teach him how to feed himself and his family.
Exactly.
Yeah, but a lot of these people don't care to do that. They'll just want to order.
They're making our men
Uber Eats.
women, homie. Yeah. That's how you destroy a nation of people.
Very, very true. Now, as far as the one world government, do you see it as it being close?
I think it's already here, but people are blind to see it, bro.
Okay.
Everything is here. And the one thing destroying us is our phone. We're destroying ourselves, bro. Really. Ain't nobody trying to read this book.
No, of course not.
Nah, it's boring to them.
No, they don't want the book. They want the audio.
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
Yeah, because then nobody wants to open up a book. Why? You have to use your hands?
Yeah. Or their famous line is, "Oh, we're going to die anyways." Well, motherfucker, you die first, homie.
You die first. You die mentally, spiritually first, and eventually physically.
Yeah.
You know, because people told me, Tony, I don't care how much you eat right or how much you go to the gym, we're all going to die. Yes, but I'm not trying to speed up the process, fucking fat boy. Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's guys that are obese, that are younger than me, that are dying, bro. Mm-hmm. All because they didn't take care of themselves. So tell me, were those 42 years here on Earth worth it?
Yeah.
You know?
And it's sad, homie, because everybody, like, you know, I have so many fucking people that message me, bro.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, you know, to see people comment on certain YouTube channels or whatever. And it looks like the majority of the people are looking for a leader. They're looking for somebody to guide them out of this whole situation that's going on right now, whether it be aliens or their food being fake or whatever. And you got all these channels promoting to be the one, you know, and they're leading our people into destruction.
Yes.
Dividing people, or I'm the one that knows everything, or I'm the most gangsterous fool, or here, watch my reaction to this video and believe in me because I'm the leader. Like, nah, fool, like,
Right.
stop.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, the sad thing is that now here's what's trending. Dudes that talk the loudest on their phone. What's up, fool? This
Yeah.
is from the hood. This is we're outside, the south side, and
Yeah.
all of this stuff.
Yeah.
And then somebody catches them slipping. I'm not really even banging that.
Exactly.
You know, it's like, wait a minute, but you were
Yeah.
that guy.
Yeah.
But now in person, no, fool. Let's take it to the internet.
Exactly.
That's really what we're doing. Let's take it to the.
Exactly.
This is the new streets.
Yeah.
So.
It's fucked up, homie, you know? Like, the first thing you're gonna send a message to a fucking dude and say, hey, let's go catch that fade, that's already evidence, homie. So
Yeah.
if you come, that evidence gonna be used against me because I'm gonna most likely hurt you, bro.
Right.
You know? So, and I hope you don't testify against me because that's happened to me.
There's a lot of rats.
Yeah.
Okay. What it is that they'll call you out to a fade, but the moment that they feel they're losing or you're beating their ass, help, help,
Yeah.
911. Okay.
I had a dude, I got into it with this dude, and he's right there, he's losing the fight. You know, I'm not saying I'm the baddest dude, but he's right there saying, time out. Oh, time out. Or you got me. That's it. We're even. We're even. You know?
You got me.
Man.
What the hell?
Ooh, like,
I mean, what are we supposed to do? Okay, Marvelous, stop. Go to the corner.
Yeah.
Hold on. 8, 9. What do you mean timeout?
yeah, like, what are you doing, homie? Crazy, Tony.
Fuck. Is there more bangers on the internet than on the streets
Yeah,
these days?
Definitely. Back then, we didn't have technology like this to fucking say, hey, what we're gonna do. Let alone, why are you gonna tell the person what you're gonna do, homie? Go do it.
Yeah.
Like, shut the fuck up.
Wow. Okay. Back to okay, but you said something. You said there's a lot of people looking for a leader. Now, if we look at it on the world scale, eventually this leader will arise. When Obama was voted in, there were people crying and fainting because they saw him. Oh my God! Like if he was the fucking Beatles.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how much more when this so-called person, whom I believe is going to be Satan possessed, not demonically possessed, but Satan possessed, takes the stage, and all these people are going to look up to him.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, I believe that person's already here. But now, here is where chaos is going to happen because I believe in what the scripture says, that there's going to be an image of him, that if you don't worship or bow down to it, you're not going to be able to neither buy, trade, or sell. Okay. So when people today are taking this chip on their hand, they're saying, Tony, did he just take the mark of the beast? No, let me tell you why. Nobody's going to be deceived into taking that. People are going to know what it is that they're taking. Do you believe that, Marvelous?
Yeah, bro.
Okay. So you're not going to be deceived. So when people send me videos, Tony, do you believe that this is the mark of the beast when they take a chip on their hand? Well, first and foremost, let me say this, that I'm not saying that is the mark of the beast, but what I am saying that is a prelude. That is the beginning of it.
Yeah.
You know, so I guess, and all of this is that the technology is here.
Yeah.
You know, when it's going to happen, we don't know, but I do believe that it's close.
Yeah.
You know, other than that, you know what? I wanted to go to, if there's anything else you want to say on that, Marvelous, let me know. But I had a couple of questions that I wanted to bring up to you from here before we open it up to the phone lines. Okay. Let me see.
I got a quick question.
Go ahead, bro.
Hey, what are your thoughts on that? That I think it's called like a BioLink or something like that. They're helping people that lost mobility in their hands. They're connecting things in their brain.
A chip.
And they're passing like the wires around, you know, like and because their nerves don't work anymore, so they don't send signals. So to send the signals, they pass wires.
I'm against all that. It may sound good, like it's beneficial to the person, and it might be, but they could tap in, homie. If they're able to do that, they could tap in like everybody that got that thing. You know what I mean? They put nanotechnology in your body, bro. All they need to do is send a signal to that nano bite. That's it, bro. And they could cause aggravation, anxiety, depression by just promoting a frequency sound into your body, bro. Like, but people don't know about energy. They don't know about none of that. So they're not gonna believe anything that, especially that I'm saying. You know.
You know, Alex, maybe you can look this up. I'm trying to remember the name of the shot. that the guys from where I was working at, they came. I'm trying to remember the name of the shop. It's a very popular name. They came to our work, and anybody who wanted it could take it.
Yeah.
So they got the shot right here on their arm.
Yeah.
Okay. They said their arm hurt for a while, but they Googled that shot. Okay. And they're no longer giving that shot now. Okay. And somebody saw that you could take your key and put it where that shot was.
Yeah.
And it's a magnet.
Yeah.
It's a magnet. Can you look that up, Alex? Johnson & Johnson. Look it up, please. The Johnson & Johnson shot. So if you got it, go to your bathroom, go look in the mirror, grab a key, and if you can remember the spot where they shot you, put the key on there, and it'll stick like a magnet. So they put something in your body, you know. So me personally, and then they want to give you another one. They call it the booster. The fuck is the booster?
It's AIDS. 7 strands was composed of AIDS or HIV.
right. Here we go. That's right, Tony. I read The Alchemist that I purchased. Have from you at Whittier. I guess when we had that little thing in Whittier. Yeah. So he ready to keep doing your thing. Okay, cool. Somebody, Ray Rice, will be tuning in. I don't have a question, just a statement. Much love and respect for both Tony and Marvelous from San Diego. Sincerely, your firme camarada, Smoke from El Cajon. Okay. Question for both of you. What do you think? Okay, we covered this up. ADAM22 allowing his wife to be with another man on camera just weeks after their wedding. That adds a new twist. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So after their wedding, so he couldn't have did this before?
All bad. Is there any amount of money, you think that people would take, like, $100,000? Okay, let me sleep with your wife. That's fucking out of hand.
I wonder if they even boned on this marital bed. Might as well.
Dirty.
Okay.
Dirty.
Okay. Hey, Marvelous. What other martial arts would you like to learn, and what you suggest for a person to first learn? Have a good one, both of you.
Well, I wanted to learn Hapkido. I didn't get to learn that, or Ninjutsu. I didn't get to learn that either.
Okay.
Yeah. That's more of an assassin. The Ninjutsu is really like, it's kind of really, how do you say it, bro? Like conniving. It's really like poison, like, underhanded way to kill somebody, as opposed to like, let's get down and may the best man win, more
right.
righteous way, But yeah, I think the first thing that people should study, I think a good one would probably be jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
Because it's both standing and on the ground mainly, in which all fights mostly, the majority of them end on the ground. So you need to learn how to work your way around, the floor.
Okay. Saludos to all the raza from East Los and the Dominguez family. The Dominguez family barn, I think it's or BAM. Okay. Dispensa for if I butchered that, but from what I see, it looks like barn. Saludos to you, carnales. And what are your guys' top 3 oldies? I'll go first. I don't know if I have a top 3 oldies, but the first person that comes to my mind, I love listening to a lot of Mary Wells. I love Al Green. I can go on and say I love the Delphonics.
Okay.
So I think those are probably, I can't even say my top 3, bro, because I just have so many.
Yeah.
But those are the first 3 that popped into my head.
I can't say I have a favorite, bro. Like, I mean, a song that's always going to be close to me is Dry Rice.
Okay.
My mom dedicated to me the night before she died.
Okay.
She actually sang it to me. But other than that, the Delphonics, bad, bro.
Yeah.
There's so many. I can't
Yeah.
say I have favorites, bro.
Okay. Let's go to the next one. Okay, Tony, will the platform bring back classic shows like Drinking with the Wizard, verse for verse, conversations with? Yes, most definitely. It's just that, honestly, I just have so much going on that I just wish I had somebody that would help me plan it. I got people that do my flyers, people that run my show, but when it comes to booking, I do all that. I just wish I had somebody with me that would help me book and plan the Dining with the Wizard, the Smoking with the Wizard, the Verse for Verse, the Drinking with the Wizard, the Conversation with Marvelous, Freaky Tales. Look, if I had somebody that planned it, I'd go live every day because I have enough content to do it. It's just that sometimes it's just me as far as planning all this. Okay, Marvelous, what is your take on more and more platforms bringing light to the spiritual warfare that is going on and the end of time nearing its ugly its ugly head around the corner. Okay. What do you think about platforms bringing more light to spiritual warfare that is going on? Well, because it's a two-part question.
Yeah. I think that's exactly what platforms should be doing. They should be talking about spirituality. They should be talking about how to cure yourself of any bloodborne pathogen. Should be showing you about your history, your cultura, most definitely, and just how to maintain your health, bro. You know, because without your health, if you ain't worried about your health, homie, and you're too busy watching this fucking cheese man on YouTube, you know, you're gonna die out, homie, and then what?
Exactly.
You know? But all these platforms are doing reaction. They think they're the voice for the people. They're pushing certain narratives. You know, they're bringing real division, you know, to our community. Like, nah, fuck that, homie.
You know, I don't think I am the voice, Marvelous. I believe I am a voice, and that's it. When you start to think that you are the voice, bro, you're fucking deceived.
Yeah.
All of this shit, all of these likes, all of these, it ain't fucking real, bro. Because ultimately, when you shut your fucking channel down, you're nobody again.
Exactly.
You know, I like to tell people that claim they have 100,000 followers, I'm sorry, who were you before Instagram? You know, because a lot of these guys are just social media popular. And that's cool, whatever. But when you start thinking it, when you start believing your own fucking hype, you're going down the fucking rabbit hole, bro. You know, so stop saying, oh, I'm the voice. You're not. Okay? And the end times nearing its ugly head around the corner. Do you believe we're living in the end times?
Yeah.
I do too. Okay, this is one for both. What is your take on Mexican music being mainstream and the fact that the raza wasn't allowed to blow up in hip hop rap scene like other races have? Right now, the guy that's really blowing up is that Peso Pluma. He's really taking off. Artists from Mexico coming over here, selling out stadiums. Okay, somebody asked me, why hasn't a Chicano rapper been able to do what he's accomplished in a certain amount of time? I'm gonna say this: you haven't mastered your craft yet, bro. You know, you haven't released anything good out there because let's be honest, the reason why this guy's getting booked and selling out is because he's got hits.
Yeah.
He's got a fan base.
Yeah.
If you don't have hits, you don't have a fan base. How do you expect to sell out a hall?
Yeah.
You know, you got to have hits.
Yeah.
I don't believe that our people lack talent. I just believe that a lot of us are fucking lazy. We do a song today, let's release it tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, instead of today it's I'm releasing a single. Okay, more quantity than quality. I have 1,000 CDs out there, Marvelous.
All mixtape.
All mixtapes.
Yeah.
Where did you get your beats at, bro?
Exactly.
I downloaded them from YouTube.
Exactly. You're right.
That's where we're at. We've turned something that was meant to be beautiful, we turned it into car shows and swap meets.
I think a big thing with that though is, you know, I see a lot of our people crying about shit. Oh, you know, they don't let us do that, and you know, the light's on them, and when is it gonna be our turn? And they're holding us back. No, I think our people are holding us back.
Yes.
We are holding each other back because we have this fucking separation in our mindset that, oh, that dude's from up north and we're from down south. Like that's our raza. That's our fucking bloodline. Whether he chose to migrate to or his family, it doesn't fucking matter.
Right.
It doesn't matter. Talent should recognize talent and move forward in that. You know, progress and back it up. Not, oh, where's that fool from? I don't want to work with that vato. Or, you know, whatever. You know, it's fucking bullshit.
Somebody asked me to call up this certain rapper and ask him, hey man, ask him if he's down to do a song with me. So I called up this rapper, a Chicano rapper, and I said, hey, this guy wants to pay you good money, you know, to do a verse for him. He's got to get his politics right with his neighborhood first, and I gotta check with my bigger homies.
Yeah.
We're talking about music, bro.
Yeah.
We're talking about music. I just, all right, it's cool, man. And I just told my boy he's not interested. So, like you said perfectly, we hold each other back.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, Marvelous, if I was a rapper, you're a rapper, your cousin's a rapper, and let's just say your cousin had a fucking banger. We're all homies, but you know what? Just because he's getting the most attention, eventually what's in my heart might come out on how I really feel about him. Fuck that guy. He thinks he's all that now because his record is hitting.
Or there's a lot of homies, talented homies that do know how to actually rap, but the people that they're fucking with are holding them back.
Yes.
They're the ones. They're making these promises. Oh, I'm gonna get you this and what I'm gonna do for you. But in the back, they're low key fucking jealous of them.
It's true.
They won't make out a real contract. Everything's just word of mouth. They know I trust you and you trust me, and that's it. But hell nah, you can't do that. You got to make everything legit, bro.
Yeah. No, that's very, very true. Okay, so so that's part of the answer is that we hold each other back. Okay. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Tony? One quick one. How many verse for verse episodes did you do? And I will like to check them out. Thanks, Big Doug. I think I did 4 or 5, but more are coming. Believe it. Let me tell you why I stopped. Why I started doing the verse for verse when I had the 2 people go at it with each other, rapping. They would bust a verse, they would bust another verse. Bust a verse, they would go 3 times. And then on the live chat, we allowed the chat to decide who won.
Yeah.
So in other words, it's up to you. Say you and your cousin are battling each other. You post up your flyer. Tonight I will be battling so-and-so. Tonight he will be battling so-and-so. So your fans show up on the live chat, okay? The guys that I was having here wouldn't even promote it.
Oh, man.
They wouldn't even promote it. I'm like, okay, why are you coming on? Then guys started to see that the show was doing well. And what happened, Tony, I need 2,500 if you want me to bust.
Dang.
Yeah. And then you have guys that come on my page. Who have you ever put on? Roadium Radio has put on over 400 interviews of rappers here that have never done podcasts before. That's who we put on. Okay. So, okay, what's it say? Be tuning in. Let's see. I will be tuning in at work. Fools who aren't going to be able to be mad as fuck right now. Yep. Okay. Okay. Used to thump these Aztec magic voodoo sounds on the LA Ravine and Philadelphia Lounge at the same time. Room 9's like, ooh, woo. Fuck, I don't, okay. Okay, this is the paragraph. Look, Marvelous, just to show you, look, I'm not going to read all this, but this is that.
Damn.
Yeah, so.
They wrote a book, homie.
Okay, let's go. Question for Marvelous. How do you detox your colon properly?
I recommend watermelon is good, or any melon.
Okay.
Those are always good. And you got to eat that consistently, bro. No red meat, no chicken, especially chicken's really super bad for women. I think just try to, if you could stay organic, bro. All it is the discipline of it is the hardest thing, because we're so used to fucking go grabbing some tacos, some burritos, whatever. Stay away from that fucking grease, you know, bottom line, or cooking with oil. If you could stay away from cooking with oil, that shit clogs up your system.
Especially fried shit.
Yeah, because we're water-based. And what happens when you throw water and oil? It starts popping. That's the same thing that's happening in your stomach.
That's why you get bubble guts.
Yeah, bubble guts. You got to take a shit, or you can't even shit.
Yeah, you get constipated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you get a lot of melon, and I mean fruit,
no, it's true, because one thing about steak, look, I love a steak every once in a while, but it does take longer to digest in your stomach. It truly does. Okay, what's up, Tony? Can you ask Marvelous what he thinks about the pills against depression? Because I was on it and it fucked me up.
Yeah, none of that. None of that. Stay away from any pharmaceutical pill that you can, and heal yourself naturally, bro. I think depression, you just need to show that person, you know, that they're loved, they're wanted, you know. I want a conversation with you. Go visit them, you know. There's a lot of people that talk about they have family, and I always tell my kids, family isn't blood, man. Family's whoever's in your life, you know, constantly there for you, worrying about you, caring about you. What are you gonna do today, mijo? Or I'm gonna pick you up. Let's go have lunch, or just go walk. You know, let's go to the beach. Just go listen to the water, or whatever. You know, a person that's spending time with you, that's a person I really love. That's familia.
Yeah. No, it's very, very true. Some people think, oh, blood is thicker than water, bro. Sometimes family. And I say sometimes, because I'm not going to say all. And I'm glad my family wasn't like this, but I've known family that has fucked over their own family members, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and here's how you find out many times when somebody leaves an inheritance to their kids, and their fucking kids are at each other's throats over who gets more.
That happened with me, bro. My grandfather left me 3 properties. He left me, well, not exactly to me, but to my children. You know, he wanted me to change the power of attorney that one of my aunt was holding down to one of my other aunts, and I didn't get to do that. And they all went at it for the pad. The one that had power of attorney, they all wanted to split the money, and they all already had their houses, bro. All of them had their houses. You know, nice property.
Yeah.
I didn't have a pad. You know, my grandfather raised me, adopted me. And I'm not crying about it or nothing. I'm just saying the circumstances that happens where you think people are your family. Like, damn, dude, you guys are more worried about money, you know, than what my grandfather wanted. Like, you know, it's kind of sad, you know.
Yeah, they don't even care about family at that point
They
anymore.
don't, bro.
It's all about the fucking money, bro.
Yep.
Okay, somebody responded to him and put, I was on all sorts of pills to treat anxiety and depression as a youngster. The stuff takes your soul away and leaves you with like a robot.
Yep.
Psychedelic mushrooms and are much better than that, doggy. I don't know what ketamine. Are you guys familiar with that? Ketamine. Okay. I don't. Since I never took none of those.
So horse tranquilizer.
Yeah, that shit has you like I don't know if you know about
Horse tranquilizer.
I don't know if you know about Seroquel.
No, I don't.
They give you that in the county, but that shit has you like blah, like fucking.
They used to call it Special K.
Speaking to you.
They used to call it Special K.
Special K. What's so special about it?
Like the cereal.
Okay, so yeah, you know, look at Marvelous, and I've said this plenty of times before. I've been blessed, man, where I've never suffered from anxiety. I have a brother that does. I've never suffered or gone through like a depression. I could say that I probably have had anger issues. Either that or people just need to stop pissing me off, you know? So, but yeah, man, but believe me, I feel for people. And sometimes I don't want to say, yeah, bro, I know what you're going through, because I don't. You know, because I don't, but I do sympathize with you, and I do understand, and I do hope you do find help for that, because this guy said he left him like a fucking robot. You know, and remember this, that the pharmaceutical company is in business to keep you sick.
Yeah.
You know, what are you feeling now? Oh, I have this. Okay, that's the side effects of taking this. Let me give you another pill.
Give you another one.
Well, is that going to give me a side effect? Well, eventually, but we have something for you too.
Yeah.
Fuck, you might as well just give me heroin.
My grandmother had a little thing I used to trip out when I was a little kid. I'd go in the room and she'd go, "Don't touch that." And she had a Monday through Sunday pill thing.
The little things you open.
Yeah, you open, and she had like 10 pills in each one, and these pills were fucking big, homie, like horse pill. I'm like, damn, grandma, you gotta take that. She goes, yeah, cause I'm supposed. The doctor said for my high blood pressure and this and that. And man, none of it ever helped her.
Okay. Let me see. Let me find my spot. I was wondering. Okay. I was wondering if the Aztecs were into the chakras or knew about them.
Yeah, energy. Yeah, but they didn't call it chakra. I know they probably didn't.
Okay.
But yeah, it was all energy and spirituality.
Okay. Somebody put, at noon, vatos out here got jobs, ese, and now all of us having the privilege of taking lunch. Well, if you got a job, you do take a lunch, bro. Unless you're working, you know, at a damn slave shop, bro, where this ain't no lunch, which is against the law.
Are the laws still the same where you work 8 hours and you have to get an hour lunch?
No, well, before I had me a good job, it was 30-minute lunch, and you do get 15-minute breaks.
Okay.
15-minute break, lunch, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. My job, where I was working there at Rouse, the dope thing is because anything after 8 hours is time and a half. After 10 hours, it's double time. You know, so believe it or not, when I worked double time, bro, I was making a little bit over $60 an hour. The most hours I worked in one day was 17.
Damn.
You know, I mean, and the dope thing about it, I was getting paid every Thursday. But here's the thing, okay? When I was working there, somebody goes, working here, you'll never go broke. And I said, really? And he goes, but you won't have a life. Bro, like, I'm serious, bro.
Yeah.
And
what was your favorite job, bro?
Sanitation. All I did was walk around with a pincher, picking up trash, because I had seniority now.
Yeah.
I had 10 years plus. So trash, going at 3 o'clock in the morning, get out at 11:30, hit the gym, come on, take a shower, take a nap, have the whole day.
Yeah.
You know, I was supposed to be in bed by 8, but I go to sleep by 11, get up at 2:15. So didn't sleep that much. But I had a brand new car. I was doing better than a lot of these rappers out here today. Okay, so honestly, there's nothing wrong with working, rappers. There's nothing wrong. Okay, let me see. Somebody put a clown emoji. I don't know if they think I'm a clown. Have you contacted Leticia Vasquez Wilson from Water District? No, I have not. My apologies. I guess I have to look into it. Only Kern and IE fools will be watching this. Okay. Kern County, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Okay. One day the real cholos are gonna figure out who this smartest character is. Well, you can always call him and figure it out.
Yeah, or just call him my pad. Make an appointment and show me what a real gangster is.
Yeah. So yeah, you can always you can go on his.
There goes that keyboard typing. Like.
Oh yeah, of course. Okay. As a matter of fact, let me see. Okay, this is the page with no subscribers and no nothing. So it's a finger banger.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Okay. But like I said, you can figure him out. There's numbers on his bio. Question for both of y'all. Does it smell like fritos in there when Norby's goes commando? A little bit. Yes, it does. A little bit. The best. I live next to the devil, Facebook and Instagram. I don't know what the fuck that is, bro.
Yeah.
I tried reading it, but yeah. Anyways, that was all for the questions. There was a question on my Instagram page that I'm going to read. You guys just bear with me. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let me, thank you. All right. It's too quiet, Marvelous. You need to talk.
Oh, I thought you were going to read.
No, I just need to find it. Okay. Okay, cool. I'll be watching. I'll be watching a live for once during work. Ask Marvelous if there's any type of code of respect between tattoo artists not to copy one another's original work. Like biting,
Yeah, I think a lot of that's happened to me a couple of times where people come with a reference and that reference was drawn by another artist. I don't know who the artist is. Like, sometimes if I do know who it is, I'll go ahead and post up, hey, I want to do this piece. It was, drawn up by this person. But if I don't know, I can't tag them. So I've gotten contact like, hey, you're posting up. I heard you're posting up my work. Like, yeah, I like it. Like somebody hit me up and they wanted me to tat it. You should be happy, that somebody wants to get something drawn up by you. You don't not feel some type of way. Like I could understand if somebody posted up something that I drew, I might feel some type of way. Like, hey, homie, are you claiming that you drew that? Like, but I'm not looking for a shout out either. You know what I mean? Right. I'm at that point in my life where I'm grown enough where I don't really care, homie. Like I don't care about this or that, but a lot of people get in their feelings, homie. And I know it's a younger generation that are like, I did that, I want to be known for this or whatever. Like,
right. Okay. Okay, and then it says the reason I ask is because it's happened to me 2 times. A tattoo artist would draw out an original design for me, my idea, his art, then tattoos it on me. Then a couple of weeks later, I see the same exact design on another person that a different tattoo artist did. Don't you think as a tattoo artist he should at least changed up the design a bit? To me, that's the same thing as jacking for beats.
You know what? I think it's on the person, homie, because I've done that where I'll change it up if I can do it. But sometimes a client, they'll complain. They want exactly the same damn thing as that person,
Okay. Let me see. Did you have something you wanted to bring up or no? I know you, because I had asked you, to bring something up. I don't know if you have anything on your phone that
that was a lot of the stuff. Well, no, we were talking about the ADAM22 thing, that, and damn, what else was it? I can't remember right now.
Okay.
I'll remember right now. Was it that? No,
the submarine. We already covered that with Norbert. Even though I thought that was all fucking bullshit. We had said that the submarine went down there on Sunday, which they found out that it imploded 2 hours later. And then on Monday, the submarine is missing. And then on Tuesday, they heard banging. And then on Wednesday, time is running out. And then Thursday, they found the wreckage.
Yeah.
Which was to me a fucking deception, and it was to boost up their fucking ratings because they knew people were going to be glued to the TV.
And if it's so easy to fucking get the wreckage and pull it out from that depth, why were they complaining about that they couldn't get to that depth in the first place? Like, that doesn't even make no fucking sense at all.
And now I guess they pulled out more of the wreckage with possible more human remains or possibly human remains. So.
My God.
Now let me ask you this: if somebody was going to pay $250,000 for you to go down there for a 6-hour tour, or what would you have went?
Never. Never,
Never.
bro. Nah.
Okay. Yeah, well, what it would have took you for you to go?
I wouldn't, bro.
For no amount of money?
Nah, I wouldn't. I think claustrophobia, like, I mean,
That's
I
me.
have a little bit of it, but I mean, that's just an ignorant move, homie. You're gonna go in there with a fucking dude that has a PS5 controller in his hand.
Logitech.
Yeah, I mean, at least have an exiting system where, like, if your shit did fucking you're released from the line or you couldn't get back up, that you had something that fucking, if you get to a certain depth, the fucking what do you call those things that they have? They have them on some of the ships, bro, where they blow up with air and they'll fucking just rise to the surface.
Yeah.
You know, that'll save you. I mean, if you have exiting plans, and maybe, but then again, I'm not. I've been through so much shit in my life that I'm not gonna do nothing fucking ignorant, bro, like that.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that? It's on YouTube for free right now. It's called Challenger Deep. I suggest you like check it out. It's from the James Cameron, the guy that made all kinds of movies.
Yeah.
Like he's into deep sea diving, so he went like diving into the Mariana Trench and some fucking thing he built. But you should check it out. It's crazy. And like you said, claustrophobic. It's like a scary movie. Then, you know?
Yeah, these dudes that go, you know, they go in the cave systems and they map them out and shit. Yeah. Like, homie, they're in there like that, pushing a fucking little bag. And like, come on, dog. Like, all it takes is a little fucking shift of the earth or whatever, earthquake, some shit.
There's one called I remember it's called the Nutty Putty.
Yeah, the Nutty Putty Cave. That dude.
Yeah, the guy got stuck like, upside down. And man, that's terrible.
And they left them there, homie.
They had to. They had no choice.
They had to. That's fucked up.
Okay, now I wanted to bring something up that just happened recently here. I was just looking at some of my notes. On the 110, did you ever find that picture, Alex?
No.
Okay,
it disappeared.
Okay, on the 110, right here, right by what was it? The 405?
The 105.
The 105, the 110 and the 105 here. I'm pretty much down the street from the 110. They found a damn body in the middle of the freeway with a hole in his back. Here's what I was thinking. At first, I thought it was a suicide, or I thought he ran down the middle of the street and somebody hit his ass.
Yeah.
But they say no, they found a shotgun. Well, it looks like a shotgun hole in his back.
Yeah.
So maybe was he up there and they shot his ass and threw him off?
Yeah, I think somebody. A lot of people, it's crazy because a lot of deaths that they found on the freeway, people that got killed, they'll kill them while they're driving in the car. Yeah, and then they'll throw them out on the freeway and like just exit real quick. Like, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, they found his body and people were. It was funny. Somebody was filming it. And you could hear somebody say, "Do something. What are you gonna do when the guy's dead,
Yeah, he's
bro?"
dead. Yeah.
You know, I mean, do you think it would have been wrong to pick his ass up and put him to the side?
I think they probably might have charged you or whatever for disturbing a crime scene.
Very true.
Yeah, but I don't know. What are you gonna do? He's dead. He has a big old fucking hole in his body. Like, for real.
Yeah. So you weren't able to find nothing, huh? It seems like all that shit disappeared.
You know who died fucked up is that one actor that the one that from that movie Boys in the Hood that shoots what's his name with the shotgun?
Oh, he just died?
No, he died a while back, some years ago, bro.
Okay.
But he went and got, after that movie, they said that he wanted to really be that gangster dude. So he got jumped into a whole barrio, started banging, all that, got a body, you know, or a couple of them or whatever, supposedly, and he got busted. He went up the bay, and his Sally ended up doing him in, you know, allegedly.
Wow.
But yeah, the guards were supposed to do a standing count where they have you go to the fucking, you know, the door to show that you're actually alive and shit. And they said they did like up to 10 or 15 counts or whatever. But his body was already decomposing. So they said that they did mouth to mouth, you know, try to bring him back. Nah, homie, he was already decomposing. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, he died fucked up. And he was a Christian dude trying to preach to his Sally was a satanic
like a Satanist.
Yeah, a Satanist. So he was doing a whole ritual with a pentagram on the fucking thing. Or did it with his body. I guess he wrote about it, what he did to him.
Okay, so he killed the dude. Okay, he was in the movie.
Yeah.
Shot the dude in the movie.
Yeah.
He wanted to be a real gangster.
Yeah.
He gets a couple of bodies.
Yeah.
Goes to the Bay Area for.
Got life. And the fucked up thing was the case that was, they were trying to prove it against him. There was no murder weapon found. Like, they really had no evidence and they still convicted him.
Wow.
Yeah. His name, I forgot his name, bro.
Okay, so then he became a Christian in there?
Yeah.
Okay, so he became a Christian in there.
Yeah.
And the Satanist dude ended up killing his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, what a way to go out. Okay. That's freaking crazy.
Uh-huh. Forgot his name, man.
Marvelous, are you familiar with this? right here. The EU.
Lloyd Avery the second. That was his name, bro.
Are you familiar with that?
EU looks into blocking. I don't believe none of that.
Okay.
None of that.
Let me bring it up. Okay. EU looks into blocking out the sun to fight against climate change. Okay. If from what you know, Marvin, if they were to try to block out the sun, in other words, trying to make an eclipse, well, how would they do it?
I think they would have to do Project Bluebeam. Project something in the sky to block it, but I don't know if they'll be able to do that either.
So that means it'll be dark all day.
Yeah,
Crime.
the sun isn't a ball of fire like people think it is. You know, they show you on the screen like this big old flare of fucking fire, and that's
Right.
what's causing climate change. Like, nah, it's not like that.
Okay. Now, but wouldn't that cause crime to go up? Because most crime is done usually at night.
Yeah, well, crime has gone up actually, due to those laws that they changed. Supposedly, a lot of people are going in and robbing these stores, and you know they're not doing nothing. But you seen them?
Okay. Yes. I think that bill was passed. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Newsom, where you cannot get arrested for anything under $10,000. If I'm correct.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. There's videos surfacing everywhere, bro.
Everywhere.
CVS, Walgreens,
Yep.
whatever. They're walking in there with bags, bro.
Even the dude, you see the dude fucking burning off the locks with the
Yes.
torch? Yeah, he has a torch and he's grabbing a gang of shit.
Okay. Now here's my thing. And then they told the employees,
Yeah.
you are not to apprehend them.
Yeah,
So that means like a mob can go and they just clean house.
yeah.
How are those employees going to keep their job? Shouldn't these people, the owners of these companies, at least hire some type of security?
A lot of stores and corporations are shutting down.
even
Walmart's
the-
shutting down.
Even the security can't do.
Bro, speaking to the thing.
I am.
Okay.
The
Oh,
security,
put the mic in your mouth.
Say,
the security guards can't even do nothing about it.
no,
That's
but
how bad it is.
okay, but here's my thing. Say that that I own a CVS
Yeah.
and I want to keep my shit.
Yeah.
Maybe I hire a company to come in and do security for me.
Yeah.
Where they can apprehend them. You know, because most time, let's be honest, most time if you see a well-built dude with a fucking gun,
Yeah.
people are going to think twice, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I would want people to do is think twice. Because keep in mind, say that hypothetically your mother has a small business.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, fucking 10 kids go in there and just start taking everything, bro.
Yeah.
Are you going to say, no, leave them alone? They're hungry.
I don't know. I seen a couple people that they caught people stealing, and they'll be, you know what, I'll buy it for you. You know, and they bought it, like whether it was groceries or whatever, you know.
Because they went into this other shoe store and they just started taking Nikes, like
Hell
all
yeah.
kinds of shit, bro.
Racks of fucking clothes. Boom.
You know-
Now.
You know what? You know, Jen from Fashion Town. I'm gonna give him a shout out. He's the one that blesses me with this gear, my Dickie shorts, and there was two guys that went in there and grabbed a gang of shit and ran out. He goes, and I at least socked one of those motherfuckers. He goes, I stole on his ass while somebody filmed it. He posted
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he took a picture of the truck and the license.
Yeah.
And put it on his page, and he's got a lot of followers.
Yeah.
And it was green light on those fucking dudes.
Yeah.
Those guys ended up contacting and apologizing to him. So maybe that's what ought to happen is expose these motherfuckers' cars, bro.
Yeah.
Because that's somebody's business right there, bro. So, but from what I understand, that law literally legalizes, allows you to go rip somebody off.
Yeah. Yeah. It's promoting it.
It's promoting it.
Yeah, you go ahead and do it, and I'm not gonna charge you or press charges on you. Like,
So what is the reason of passing that law, bro? Like, what is the reason?
I think there's an agenda behind it, bro, to cause this mass hysteria, this fucking chaotic mindset that you could fucking do. It's the end times. Do whatever the fuck you want.
Fuck. Do you think the purge is coming?
Yeah. This is the beginning of it.
Yeah. No, it is. It is
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
It is true. Alex, before we take some calls, do we have any super chats?
I just seen one right now.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Paula's dropped $4.99. They said, Tony, this episode is about to have me go to work and look at everyone's side eye. Hope you do more midday shows. I'm out of Oak Cliff, Texas.
All good. Thank you, my bro. But why side eye?
I don't know. At everyone's side eye, yeah, I don't know.
All good.
Okay, Victor Aguilar dropped $5. He said, if 2x6 if I'm not sure if it's 2 times 6 is the same as 6 times 2. Why does she not feel the same way I do about her? LOL.
What?
I don't know. It says if 2 times 6 is the same as 6 times 2, why does she not feel the same way I do about her? I don't know.
I don't
and
know.
then LOL. That was...
All right, let's keep going.
Okay. Victor Aguilar dropped another $5. He says, saludos pa la banda. Saca las chelas, Tony.
All good. Thank you. Not during the day. I'll get sleepy. I got a studio session tonight.
Ooh.
Okay. NorCal Mex for Trump dropped $2. He said, Mark, help get Sam Tripoli for Freaky Tales.
Oh yeah, he's cool.
Okay.
I did his show.
Isaias Chavez dropped $5. He said, have you guys heard of... Fuck, I can't even say that, bro.
Norbert.
I don't know.
Norbert, get in there, homie.
Yeah, Norbert. I know that.
Does he smell like Fritos?
Basically, he's asking about those groups that happened to try to do something in Russia recently. If you guys know what that's about, I don't want to say the names because people's videos have been taken down.
Oh, okay.
For talking about that.
It's on a super chat.
Yeah, it's on a super chat.
All right. No, I haven't heard of any of that, bro.
Well, there was a militant group. Well, some people want to say it's a group that they specialize in attacking, a group that attacks.
Oh, okay, a militia.
Yeah, sort of a militia, but backed by a billionaire that tried to take over the Defense Department of Russia. Damn. But they failed, and now the leader of that group has been exiled.
Okay. Never heard of it. Maybe we'll look into it next time. Go ahead, Alex.
Okay, well, he knew more about that than I did. So Carlos Cruz dropped $9.99. He said, sitting here at the doctor's office with my pregnant wife watching you guys, I think my daughter likes the show because she always kicks when we're watching.
That's right.
Much love to the whole team.
Hell yeah.
All right, thank
Blessings
you.
your way, homie.
Okay, LV Ciano dropped $2. They said, ask Marv about the ruins in the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, those are that was actually Upper and Lower Egypt. So there's a pyramid right there. They built a military base somewhere in and around the area, and you're not allowed to go hiking, take pictures, none of that right there.
Okay.
Okay, 94 Emmett dropped $1.99. He said, have a good day, fellas. I'm on the clock, al ratos.
All good.
And last one, True Dog dropped $5. He said, watching at work. Saludos from Bell Gardens.
That's right.
All good. Saludos all the way from the city of Wilmas. All right. Thank you, my bro. I appreciate you guys, everybody who chimed in and who donated and shouted us out. Much love. Alex, go ahead and put up that number. Let's go ahead and get these phone calls over with. And let's see who calls during the day. Hopefully you guys can pretend you guys are going to go take a shiznit, go to the bathroom, and call us from the toilet. Okay? Don't let your supervisor see you. So... let me see. Okay, let me know when I'm connected. All right, I'm there. Let's see. Who's going to call during their work hours? Let's see how this works. All right. Is the number? Yep, the number's up. Let's see. Call from the toilet. Okay. Let's see. Okay, caller, call back.
From the toilet.
Here we go. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
This is the #1 self-proclaimed Roadium radio warrior, homie. It's the homie Kika from the city of Escondido.
And you never fail.
Righteous homie right there.
What's up, fellas? Hey, gracias for answering the 3 questions I had. First and foremost, saludos to all you guys. Hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Quick question. What was that colon cleanse food you were talking about?
A colon cleanse? Well, I actually just recommended to eat a lot of fruit. Anything with melon that contains a majority of water, will contain a lot of electrolytes, bro. So to do that, even the doctors will tell you that do the colonoscopy.
Yes.
Fuck, I can't even pronounce my words right now. But yeah, they'll tell you that don't come back. I'm not gonna do a cavity check on you until you eat fruit for at least about 2 weeks to push all that excess shit out of your body, bro, your bowels. So you gotta picture it just like a plumber. Like a plumber goes and cleans the pipes. All the corrosion that's on the pipes, it's all stuck on the what you call it, it's not producing. So the only shit that's coming out of your body or pushing through your bowels would be the very inner part, but all the other part is all caked up, and that's the stuff that you need to break out of your shit, like your body, bro.
Your guts.
Yeah, your guts. So yeah, do that.
All right, and yeah, Simon, gracias. And you said you sell CMOS too?
Yeah, CMOS, bro. I have it. I think I probably have like 2 bags left, but I mean I could get it, homie. And you know what? Even if you could hashtag it on Instagram or on YouTube, you could look it up, and there's a lot of people selling it. But what I do tell people is make sure you're buying the real one. There's a lot of people that I don't know how they're making it. It's fake, you know. So you got to make sure you're buying the real one.
All right, how would one be able to tell the difference though?
Okay, so one of the first signs to know the difference between them is looking at spaghetti and fideo. The real one, the majority of it looks like fideo, not spaghetti. It's not the thick. People think that the thicker one, oh, that's the real one, or that's better, or might have more protein or whatever, or more minerals in it. No, that's a fake one. The real CMOS looks like it looks like fideo, bro.
Like está más fino, right?
Yeah. And then the smell, you know, it'll smell like the ocean. It really will, you know.
All right. Yeah, well, muchas gracias, fellas. Hey, do more of these fucking shows, man. I'll fucking tap in every single time, dog.
Gracias, homie.
Hell yeah. Thank you. Okay, let's keep it going. Alice, go ahead and put the question. Do you guys enjoy the 12 o'clock noon better than the 8 o'clock? See if you can, we got about maybe 20 more minutes tops, and we'll share those results afterwards. Because I kind of enjoy during the day. At least you still have the whole day to do shit.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, this is Marvelous calling from East LA, buddy.
Yeah, get it. Hey, people think that I'm you, homie. And I'm like, that's not me.
Yes, buddy. I am calling because I know all of these idiots think that it is you, and I have already called in the past. When you are there, so I don't know how that is you calling and at the same time.
Thanks, bro.
Buddy, I have a question. I just started taking CMOS maybe only like 4 days ago. So I don't see the benefits yet. But what are some of your body benefits that you have seen for yourself?
Well, the first benefit, you'll start to notice the energy level. It'll boost your energy, bro. Like really. I think it boosts your testosterone. Because you seem to have more power, bro, when you do eat it. But then again, it's all what you're mixing it with too. People, you could make it with different things, and what people do, and I tell them don't do it, is they want to add sugar to it. Sugar is acidic. Don't add sugar for flavor and none of that. You have to drink it organically, bro. Like put organic shit into it. Don't put like fake ass shit. Don't go buy honey from the market, and the majority of the honey being sold in the market isn't real. Like that shit's synthetic. It's not real honey. You gotta contact a real beekeeper, bro, to buy the honey straight from them if you can. If you can't do that.
Okay, and do you sell it in pill form or in different form?
No, in the bag, bro. Like no, I don't even recommend that. They have jellies that they sell, like little gummy bears. I don't recommend that. They have a pill form. I don't recommend none of that. Just straight organic, the real thing, bro. If you could get the plant, get it.
Okay. And another question, sorry to bother you again. When is the channel going up, buddy? I am ready to be your co-host.
Well, there could only be one of me. I'm not playing with you, This is only one thing I tell you. Okay, don't play, okay?
But, buddy, you cannot impersonate my voice as good, buddy.
Listen to me. I only tell you this motherfucker to you right now. This is my show, okay?
Buddy,
I tell you.
buddy, you are my favorite motherfucker on YouTube, buddy.
That's right. We got to stick together.
Okay, buddy.
All right,
And
homie.
I want to shout out to all the people working on 9 to 5. I am lucky that Hotbed is rich. So sorry to all you peasants that are working right now, sweating.
All right, homie.
Okay, shout out to you, Tony, too, and always shout out to San Fernando Valley, double, bitch.
Yeah.
Have a good day, guys.
Thank you, my bro.
You too, homie.
Oh shit, that shit was fucking hilarious, bro. That was classic. I'm gonna have to make a little clip of that.
Yeah.
Marvelous Meets Ahmed.
For real.
Okay, come on, you guys, let's keep it pushing. The viewers didn't change whether it's 8 o'clock or during the day. So that's a good thing. Okay, here we go. Caller, your name or where are you calling from?
Hey, what's up, you guys? This is me, Eddie from Pasadena. How y'all been?
Ooh, Eddie.
What's up, Eddie? How you doing?
Doing good. How are you guys?
Pretty good, pretty good. Talk to us.
All right. I just had a couple of questions for Marvelous and possibly one question for you, Tony, that I already talked to Marvelous about, but I want to bring it up to you later on. I'm going to start off with Marvelous. So, Marvelous, do you think the retirement system is another form of manipulating agenda?
Definitely, bro. They want you to retire at what? I mean, I don't even know the age, but, in or around the late 50s or 60s or whatever. That's messed up, homie. Like, you're already on your dying days with the way the systems are manipulated right now. There's people, I'm 41 years old right now, homie. Like, this is already older, or would be considered like way older now. People aren't living to 100 and something no more, so
Yeah.
And by the time you get to enjoy your retirement, you're not going to be able to enjoy your retirement. Your kids are probably going to try to put you in a fucking home, from all the shit that you've been eating your whole life. Now you're going to be on hospice. You're taking all kinds of medication. It's sad, bro. It's really messed up.
And I was going to add to that, how do you feel that the kids that become adults decide, instead of taking care of their father who took care of them their whole life, they decide to just put them into a retirement home, not to put anyone down or anything, but just the mindset of it. But how do you feel that kids put their father as they get old into a retirement home?
I'm here and there about it because I could see if they don't have the time to take care of their parent or their grandparent or whatever. I mean, that might be an issue. But if you do have the time and you're just being lazy about it, I mean, you need to ask yourself, did they have a good relationship? Some people don't have a good relationship with their kids, and their kids ain't gonna want to take care of them. I mean, that's why I say you bond with your children, man. Have a good relationship with them. So, they do see the moral thing of it, the respect of it. Like, what, my father or my mother took care of me, and I'm going to do the same damn thing for them. I'm going to make sure that somebody's taking care of them, or at least checking up on them properly, making sure they eat right. A lot of these homes that they put elders into, man, you see the mistreatment that they're doing to these people. They're smacking these old ladies around. They're giving them the wrong medication, and some of them are literally killing off people,
And the caretakers, they don't even allow the elders to come out, go outside of the retirement home. It's almost like they're in a foster home for elders.
Yeah, they throw a couple of little bingo games at them and, go back to your room. Fucked up.
Pretty much.
That reality. And another thing I was going to, what was it like growing up for you in the 90s with the whole party crew tag banging era, if you can speak on it a little bit?
It was cool. I miss it, man. I miss it because girls actually danced back then. Not did this whole fucking wannabe gangster two-step shit. Like, they actually went out there to fucking perform. Like,
work.
That was dope.
Everybody.
Yeah, the whole party crew thing, and even when you were, if you were from a barrio, you went out there with your team. You represented, not on some fake shit or nothing. Like, you were proud of where you came from. I think there was more of a unity, if you will. When you went out in the party scene. I mean, some fools still went out there to fucking go gangbang. But I miss those days, homie. We had it was dope.
Okay. And then I'm gonna ask you this question, this other question, Marvelous, and then ask Tony A the last question. Okay. What's your, for educational purpose, what's your thoughts on incest, like the whole ideology that the dirty South in America do that stuff?
That's fucking dirty, homie. I don't think you should do none of that. You know why? I don't know. A rapper that came forward. There's a video on you can see it himself. That dude, that rapper that slept with his cousin, Kevin Gates.
Oh, he admitted that shit?
Yeah, he admitted it, bro. He said, you know what? It didn't even matter because the pussy was bomb. That's what he said, you know? I was like, damn, fool. Like, that's some dirty ass shit.
I mean, that took a lot of fucking balls to even fucking just admit that.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
And also, it's not just a redneck thing, but I remember learning in history class that in ancient times, like rich families or like emperors would want to keep their riches like literally within the family. That would mean they would only have to marry their cousins or have a family within their own cousins to like literally keep it in their bloodline, if that makes sense.
Yeah, there's a story that I brought up several times, and it's the story of Semiramis, bro. And Semiramis had a son named Nimrod, and she married her own son to stay queen of that nation, bro. Later on, when Nimrod died, she said that his spirit became the sun, which were hence the sun worship thing, and that miraculous conception of the Virgin Mary, that's actually Semiramis, where his son impregnated her, and she then had another baby, which he named Tammuz, which was born on the eve of, we celebrate Christmas Eve. That's the birth of Tammuz, not the Messiah. So that incest and that's been going on for a long time, and that's to keep that inheritance or whatever the rituals that they're doing in that family to stay in power.
If you want to see an incest family, go to Soft White Underbelly.
Yeah.
He visited, and that's all I'm going to say. Look it up.
The Whitakers.
Biologically, you're gonna mess up the child's genetics.
Yeah.
With him having this whole mutation stuff. Oh, and I'm gonna ask you, Tony. I wanted to ask you, what's your thoughts on the whole ideology of women want to be with a dude that treats them like shit versus a dude that treats them right?
That's a big one, bro, for me, just to give you a small answer. But I will tell you this. This is the best answer that I can give. The mother and the father are the pattern to what the children are going to follow. If the father, if the son or the daughter sees the father constantly slapping around the mother or constantly belittling her, constantly cheating on her, just mistreating her, disrespecting her, she's going to think that maybe that's just the way it is and be attracted to a man like that, not knowing why do I attract that type of man? But because that's what she grew up with. That was the pattern that her father, or the example that her father gave her. So now let's just say that she sees the mom let's put the shoe on the other foot. She sees the mom being dominant over the dad. She's going to pick men that she can talk down on because that's what she saw her mom do. I believe the example starts at the home. Of course, the father's the leader, and he protects and loves and provides for the woman. And the best example that a father can do for his children is to make sure that his children see him love their mother so that they can grow up and take nothing less than my father treated my mother like that. That's what I want.
Yeah.
That's that. That's my best answer, bro.
And I agree with you, Tony A, on that. I just feel like that's a generational psychology that needs to be breaking down, and I feel like it's the only way to break that cycle is to lead by example.
Yeah. But anyway, let me let you go, bro. We got a couple of more phone calls, and we're running out of minutes.
Questions, you guys. It was nice talking to y'all.
All good, bro.
You guys have a good one.
You too. Okay, let's keep it pushing, you guys. That was 8 minutes. We try to keep it lower than 5, but oh well, he called. Here we go. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Tony A. Caesar from Paris.
Caesar from Paris. What's good, my brother? How you doing?
Así es. Everything's good. Beautiful, excellent show today. It has to be probably because it's noontime. Everybody's awake. Everybody's snapping. Yeah. Alex is on his toes. Norby's keep up the bad work, Norby's, but we're good there. Marvelous. Everybody else is going. Yeah. We're going. Like I said, great show. I took down a couple notes here. Dr. Sebi, that book is worth more than gold. I'll tell you that much. Mm-hmm. Fluent in Dr. Sebi and also his son, I believe, fluent in Spanish. Yep. And that's there. Wow. A tragedy. Word around the watering hole was that Nipsey was actually working with Dr. Sebi as far as getting a documentary, a movie out, and tragically, it says that's what led up to their demise. I don't know. Right. But that's a scary situation. Now down to the next category on the fake meat, organic meat and whatnot. I used to say this when I was small. Marvelous, Tony. You know, you go to Stater Brothers, you go to Costco, you go anywhere where there's a butcher, the meat deli. How many different steaks towards how many different cows are in each section of meat? A lot. Now, obviously, we're not eating real meat. That can't be real cows. There's so many people in the world consuming meat to actually, livestock don't exist, I want to say. Yeah. Just try to figure that out. Go to Costco where they have all the chuletas. How many chuletas does one pig give towards how many pieces and how many pigs do we actually eat? And it's mind-boggling how the peoples in power found out how to destroy us as humans. Mm-hmm. They cut our lifetime in half. Right, Marvelous? And it's almost impossible. Like Marvelous says, it's the discipline that's the hardest. When it's impossible, when coming out of the womb, they're feeding us, man. They're giving us the McDonald's. They're giving us the fake meat. You're right, homie. You know what I mean? Like you said, sugar. We try to put sugar in everything that tastes. We're trying to put sugar in everything that is good for us. Yeah. And it fucks us up.
I tell people, homie, that people ask me, well, what could I eat? What could I eat? Okay, well, look at it like this. You want an answer to that big question is look at all the foods that are banned by other countries. The majority of them are here in the Americas, homie, that we're consuming. They're banned in almost every single country, over 50 countries, homie. One of them is corn. Corn. Raza is eating corn up a gang of corn, homie. And that's a hybrid seed. That's in the tortillas también. Yeah. We shouldn't be eating that. Yep. You know, it might taste good, whatever, with some queso, whatever, but we shouldn't be eating that, homie. The chicken, another one. It has some of the most hormones and injected steroids in that chicken that affects even a good majority of women, bro, and their whole menstrual cycle thing. You know, they're not able to push out all that bad blood out of their bodies. Their things are all imbalanced. You know, they don't have their cycle in the right time. And then to do a census on the whole thing is they have them come in to do a pap smear. That pap smear isn't to see it has anything to do beneficial towards women. They're doing a census control on how many women are being affected by these products that they're giving to us. That shit causes cancer spores in their uterus and ovaries. You know, preventing them from even having a baby properly the way they're supposed to. Now, a majority of women are doing C-sections. They're getting these epidurals that are fucking up their spine. You know, all this shit is it's all messed up, homie. You know? Yeah. Wow.
Exactly. And that ties back into the next category I got with the women. How women nowadays are dying just to get some fucking fake chichis or to get the cadera that Jenny Rivera had. Yeah. You know what I mean? Women has to realize how special they are. First of all, ain't nobody else other than a woman to give life. Yep. That alone, you are a goddess. You are a queen. Yep. Don't downgrade yourself, women. There's a lot of women out there that I would want to say, a particular one. I'm not gonna waka. I don't want to say her name. I can't help it sometimes. You know what? Let's get that out the way. Miss Pac-Man looks like a fucking frog standing up walking. All right, we'll get that out the way. One thing about the women are don't fuck up what God created you like.
Yes.
Look at the egg. All of a sudden, there was an egg shortage. It stopped. Now, all of a sudden, there's fucking eggs coming out of everywhere.
Yeah.
What did they replace the eggs with? What eggs containing what in them to kill us again?
Mm-hmm.
To hurt our bodies, to put cancers in our bodies. And I mean, and I get it. Nobody wants to sit there and eat seaweed. Nobody wants to smell the ocean. I get it, but that's what it's going to take.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to take.
Yeah.
Other than that, you know what? And another thing, I believe the aliens is us in the future coming back. That's what I believe. Tony, you say we're not going to be allowed to purchase or do nothing without the chip or a mark on our hand. We already have that mark on our hand. We walk around with the fucking phone. You go to an Amazon store, it's unbelievable. You don't have to pay for shit. You just scan your phone. The chip is already on us, in us. We can't live without the phone anymore. So we're going to evolution. And now with these transgenders, we're little by little going to start looking like fucking aliens.
Yeah.
And I believe we are the aliens in the future coming back trying to say, hey, you guys are heading to fuck upville, you know, but we won't know until that. Anyways, great show. You guys got me pumped up. Great show. Noontime is the best. Tony A, Caesar from Paris. I'm out.
Yes, sir. We're going to take one more phone call and we're out. Let's give him a hand clap. I like that phone call. Okay. One more phone call, you guys, and then we're out of here. Okay, so let's see who is going to be the last caller. The last caller gets a picture of Norby's commando style. Hey, okay. Caller, your name and where are you calling from? You're the last caller.
Oh, okay. This is Esmeralda. I'm calling from San Diego.
How you doing?
I'm good. Gosh, I don't even know where to start. Anyways, so many things you guys talk about that are good. But hey, Marvelous, you should do a podcast with Alex Jones. You guys are on the same page.
Oh yeah,
you know about Alex Jones, right?
Yeah, people tag me to him and Joe Rogan all the time. Yeah, thank you though. I appreciate it.
He's cool. I like him. Yeah, for sure. So I have a question, and I'm a nurse. So I mean, like, I know you're suggesting things for like how to cleanse your colon and stuff.
Right.
So I've been having issues with my GI, right? And I eat healthy. I work out like 5 days a week. I do cardio. So what's the issue there? I don't understand. Like, I'm still like, I try to eat clean. I try to eat healthy, but still I feel like my stomach is not right.
Okay. So what is your mindset on eating healthy? What's healthy to you?
I mean, I try to buy organic. I eat like salads pretty much almost every day. I eat fruit like almost every day. I mean, like, yeah, I eat meat and stuff, but I try to buy like organic and like keto and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm like, is every alternative just bad nowadays? I mean, I don't know, because I mean, I work oncology. So I see a lot of cancers younger and younger and people. It's crazy. But I mean, like, I just feel like, is it everything now? Like, is it our environment, what we eat, everything? I don't know.
You're giving yourself the answer right there. That's the answer right there. It's everything that you're consuming spiritually, mentally, and physically. You gotta destroy all that shit and reboot your whole system. The people think, oh, I'm eating good and I have a healthy diet. No, you don't. Because you ate a salad maybe 3 times a week or whatever. What did you eat between that? Did you eat any ice cream that contains sugar, processed sugar? Did you eat any candy that had processed sugar? Did you eat any other stuff that had acidic or chemicals in them, or processed things that were put into the meat or whatever? You say that you're buying organic meat, right? Let's just say you go buy a steak and it says organic, or this was grass-fed cows or whatever. Okay, like can we actually prove that? Do we get to see
exactly.
Yeah, do we see the injection?
I get you on that.
Yeah, you know, they're injecting these cows with all kinds of stuff to produce more meat and more supposed milk that we're drinking or consuming. And that's what's making us big and obese and lazy and tired. People are still, even they know all this stuff of how.
But I'm not big. I'm not big. I'm like pretty fit and stuff.
And you
don't.
You don't have to be fat though. You don't have to be fat for your blood to be.
Because I mean, look at. look at everyone nowadays. Like we are on the obesity epidemic, which we should be more worried about than about a lot of other bullshit going on nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I'm a nurse, and I think to myself, what will nursing be in 10 years? People are just getting so huge,
Mm-hmm.
and then they want you to like, oh yeah, move me. I'm like, okay, I'm not the Hulk. Like, you just want me to pick you up? Like, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, and I get it. Most people, for the most part, eat really shitty. I will say it's cheap to eat shitty. Okay,
Yeah.
it's expensive to eat what supposedly they're feeding you that is healthier. Because I spend a lot on groceries. I spend a lot on everything I buy.
Uh-huh.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
So-
I get why people are becoming more and more obese.
So
and
for-
why we're so unhealthy.
So, for instance, let's just say this: what market are you shopping at?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I go a lot to Sam's because it's right here, and I love Sam's.
Okay, so you're buying from
To Sam's Club,
you're
yeah.
buying from one of the biggest corporations that is producing some of the most fake shit out there. You know, Sam's Club, Costco.
Uh-huh.
People go there because they think they're saving money on a quantity that or a big amount of stuff that they want to buy or whatever for their families.
cheap.
Yeah, for cheap. You know, you're paying cheaper, but you're actually killing yourself faster. You know, if you go to a rich area and go take a drive one day, you know, to what how do I say it? I don't want to say richer people, but people of that consider themselves a higher class or whatever, and go to that market in that area, you know, and see what kind of food is in there. I'll bet you they don't have the same meat that they have in our markets in Ralph's or Alpha Beta, or I don't even know if there's an Alpha Beta anymore.
No.
A Super A or whatever. You know, it's not the same stuff. The same water. Their water's in glass containers. Ours is in plastic. Super bad. You know, the meat that or steak that we're consuming over here is super bad. It's not organic at all. These aren't grass-fed cows. They're supposed to be being fed this grain or synthetic grain that is making them bigger or stronger or whatever. No.
You know what, caller? If you don't mind me asking you mentioned that either you were or on the keto diet.
No, I'm not on the keto diet. I don't believe in keto.
Okay, okay.
It's great to lose weight, but I heard long-term wise it's not good.
Yes, and that's what I was going to say.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah. That's what I've been told. I've been actually told by some nutritionists, and I do follow like a lot of like bodybuilders and like health fitness people. So I try to like I take a lot of supplements and stuff like that. Like there are people who like have higher grade stuff. I mean, I don't know if that helps or not, but I don't know. I've tried a lot of things, and it's just hard. It's just hard because everything, no matter what, regardless, you don't know what you're really getting at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
So at least that's what I feel like. I feel like no matter what, regardless, it's you just don't even know anymore.
Right.
Because everyone's out to make a profit. Of course, I mean, I get it. People have to make a profit, but our health is on the line.
No, it's a profit at our expense. Mm-hmm. So, thank you, caller.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks. And Marvelous. I just have real quick. So then, if you say you were supposed to eat really healthy, I know I follow, I've seen your stuff on Instagram and stuff. Like, I know you don't eat the healthiest sometimes. So is it okay sometimes, or?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm guilty of it. No, it's not. Not even a little bit. You know, we got to go back to fucking year one. You got to grow your own food. You got to make sure it's organic.
Yeah.
We gotta drink from the organic rivers, all that. Like, not this processed water that says spring water. It's not even spring water. Like, all this bottled water, that shit's all fake.
Very true.
Okay.
Electrolytes come from moving water.
All good. Thank you, caller. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Bye-bye. Okay, that was it. Come on, let's take these off. Oh, man. All right. Marvelous. How did you like doing it at noontime?
It was cool. It was cool, bro. Yeah.
Oh, it's a little bit different. And it's funny because we got the same people. So it didn't really matter. Alex, did you go ahead and put that poll up? Yeah. Okay, go ahead and read it to us.
Okay, the question was, what time is better for the show? 214 votes. 50% said 8 p.m., 50% said 12 p.m.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, it's good if you start seeing other podcasts go at 12. So, I mean, might as well, you fucking bite everything else. Anyways, other than that, Marvelous, anything you want to, any shout outs, anything you want to say?
Man, thank you for everybody that tuned in. I appreciate that. Everybody interacting with us. I appreciate you, the team, always very professional. Thank you, Tony, for having me on the show. And just shout out to my kids again. I love all you guys. My son just opened his fitness page, training people, and it's called Fitness J 2023. You guys could go ahead and give him a follow. Motivational speeches and all that. Let's support each other.
Absolutely.
That's the biggest thing right here. Support each other and educate each other.
Okay. Once again, the pages to these hats are on the description. There's 2 pages, so you can follow them both. If you guys want a custom hat made, I have nothing to do with this, but I'm just giving these guys a plug. They've been blessing me with hats, custom made hats. And this one says Harbor Area. You can have your own neighborhood. I like the lettering. This one says Los, and this one is Wilmington right here. So
that's just hard right there.
Yeah, I like this one right here. And I'm actually going to have Marvelous ink one. Do you want it in black and red or black and white?
I'll do black and white.
Okay, black and white. So there it is there. Gilbert Ortiz, thank you once again for blessing him with that book.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, some super chats. Let's go.
Okay. We have East Los Boys. East Los Boy dropped 2 pounds.
Dope.
He said, thank you for speaking up on the depression thing.
Dope.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, Hit Hard Inc. dropped $2. He said, Alex is like Alexa, always messing up. Puro Siri.
All good.
Okay, Leonard Davis dropped $5. He said, one love from
Antioch.
Antioch? Okay.
Yes.
California. Glad I found your show, Tony. You guys should look into the revelation of the mystery in Romans filament. God bless.
Good. Thank you.
And that's it.
Okay, I'm going to give my shout outs once again to Marvelous. Thank you for coming through during the day. I thought this was actually pretty cool. We try to do something a little bit different from time to time. Also, I want to thank News of Norbies. I thank Alex Cervantes Enterprise. He's going to be heading to the shop soon. So if you guys need your hoopty to be fixed, make sure you guys follow him all the way over there. If you guys need a smog, brakes, transmission, whatever, spark plugs, air in the tire, anything. My son, B-SKANLESS, and also the Hip Hop Jedi, and also to our moderators, Magic Girl, and everybody that's on the super chat who blessed us today, everybody on the live chat, everybody who liked, commented, subscribed, and everybody who became members. Much love, much respect. We're going to continue to drop more and more content. And other than that, we'll see you guys here Sunday. So we're out of here. Much love, respect. Thank you.